Hey there, music lovers! Welcome back to the Junebug Rancho. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most pivotal meetings in music history. The day two teenagers named John Lennon and Paul McCartney first crossed paths, and how that chance encounter ultimately gave birth to the Beatles. It's a story filled with youthful ambition, a little bit of rebellion, and a whole lot of rock and roll. Our story begins on Saturday, July 6, 1957. The setting, the annual Garden Fete at St. Peter's Church in Woolton, a suburb of Liverpool. At the heart of the festivities was a skiffle band called the Quarrymen, fronted by a charismatic, often rebellious 16-year-old named John Lennon. John, already showing signs of his unique artistic vision, was tearing through covers of Lonnie Donegan and Elvis, captivating the crowd, and more importantly, a certain 15-year-old in the audience. That 15-year-old was Paul McCartney. Paul had heard the Quarrymen play earlier in the day and was impressed, especially by John's raw energy. After their performance, a mutual friend, Ivan Vaughan, who knew both boys, introduced them in the church scout hut while the band was setting up for their evening set. What happened next is pure legend. Paul, wanting to impress John, picked up a guitar and launched into a medley of songs. He showed off his ability to tune a guitar, a skill John hadn't quite mastered yet, and then effortlessly played 20 Flight Rock by Eddie Cochran and Bebop-A-Lula by Gene Vincent. He even showed John the proper chords for some of the songs the Quarrymen were struggling with, as John had been playing them using banjo tunings his mother taught him. John was both impressed and, let's be honest, a little bit intimidated. Here was someone younger, who could play guitar better and knew more chords. But John, always recognizing talent, saw something special in Paul. He had a natural musicality, a great voice, and an undeniable stage presence. A week later, after much deliberation, and reportedly a push from bandmate Pete Shotton, John invited Paul to join the Quarrymen. It was a monumental decision. Paul's arrival brought not only a second guitarist and vocalist, but also a burgeoning songwriting partner. The chemistry between John and Paul was immediate and transformative. John's edgy, sometimes sarcastic wit blended perfectly with Paul's melodic sensibilities and knack for harmony. They started writing songs together almost right away, famously skipping school to meet at Paul's house on Forthlin Road to compose tunes in their notebooks. This initial collaboration, sparked on that fateful July day, laid the foundation for something truly extraordinary. With the addition of George Harrison, whom Paul introduced to John, the Quarrymen evolved through various lineups and band names, Johnny and the Moondogs, the Silver Beatles, until they became simply the Beatles. From that humble meeting at a church fete in Liverpool, two young men with guitars and big dreams joined forces, creating a songwriting partnership that would redefine popular music forever. Their initial connection, built on a shared love of rock and roll and a complementary set of talents, was the spark that ignited a global phenomenon. So, the next time you hear a Beatles song, take a moment to remember that warm summer day in 1957, when a chance introduction between John Lennon and Paul McCartney set in motion a musical revolution. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more music history. See you next time.